Hey guys, this is the first video of this series. I got this bike that I've owned for I don't know, 5 or 6 years, and I rode it for a couple years, and it's been parked probably since before COVID, about 2020, and it's now 2024, so I guess probably been sitting for about 4 years, as you can kind of tell by the amount of dirt and debris on it. This is going to be the first video of the project to kind of get this thing restored and get it back on the road. I know I'm probably gonna need to get new gas because it's been sitting for a while and the gas is probably no good. Change the oil, check the spark plugs, I guess check the air filter. I know for sure the tire is actually locked up right now, so I'm going to actually have to take the tire. I think it's the brake, the drum brake is like rusted or seized or something like that, and that's something that I've actually never done before. But I can't even push the bike right now because the back wheel's locked up, and I tried to lubricate the chain, but that didn't do anything. So that's why I think it's actually the brake, and I'm gonna have to, I think the first step is I'm gonna have to take the wheel off. So hopefully by the end of this video I can actually get the wheel off and take it apart and see if I can get it cleaned up and get it actually back moving the way it's supposed to. And then once I get it actually able to roll, then I will try to get it to crank. I already put my jump box on the battery, and I got power to it and tried to start it for like half a second, but as you can tell, it's been sitting quite a while. There's like rat nests in here, and you know, rat poop in here, so that's pretty annoying. But yeah, first step, I guess what I'm gonna do is get this wheel off and try to get it cleaned up. Okay, it's a new day. As you can tell, I got the wheel off the other day. I got the brakes out, taken apart, ordered some new parts, got some new brakes, got some brake cleaner, some grease for the axle. I don't know if I showed it well enough the other day, but I did get the wheel off, the axle. It was pretty easy. All you have to do is take the axle nut off, which is pretty easy. Just take the nut off the other side, and I actually left it on a little bit, so then you can actually hit it with a hammer and you know, drive it actually through there, and then it comes out. It took a little bit of effort and finesse a little bit there, but once you get it out, you just need to pay attention to there's these spacers on here, and I just put them back in the order that they came off in. So you have this big spacer actually on this side, and then the small spacer on the other side, and I'll show that better once I put it back on. But what I'm going to do today is actually get these old brakes off of here. You can see they're pretty rusty, and this one actually is I don't know if you can see this on the camera or not, but it's coming off of the pad there, so that's why I actually just got the new brakes. I'm gonna put these in. I just got that on eBay Motors or whatever. It actually came with the new front brakes as well, so I'll probably will do that on a different day. But then I got some stuff to clean. The inside of this wheel here, you can see it's pretty rusty, and that's actually why the wheel was sorry, that's just the dog here, but that's why the wheel was stuck. The pad was actually stuck on there, so I'm going to take this brake cleaner, clean this out, clean it with this Brillo pad, try to clean that up pretty good, and then put it all back together and make sure, you know, get the chain and everything on. I should have probably actually gotten a new chain, but I guess I'll do that at a later time. But for today, the biggest thing I want to do is be able to actually get this bike to be able to roll, because I've been you know, trying to move it around, and it takes two people to kind of move it. So today I'm just gonna get this cleaned up and make sure I can get it rolling, and then move on to the next step. So I don't know if you could tell from the time lapse or not, but these old brakes were a little bit hard to get off, or maybe I just didn't know what I was doing. But the first time I ever taken these off, it was kind of a pain because the springs, the way these are, I'll show you on the new one, the springs kind of hold it together, they pull it together, and then the way that the brake works is this little piece right here is a mechanical lever connect to the brake mechanism for when you're braking, and then when you twist this, it actually twists this thing, and so then that spreads the brake, and then that's how it puts force onto the drum of the wheel. And it was kind of hard to get these out, or maybe I was just doing it wrong, I'm not really sure. But either way, I got the old one out, got the new ones in, and you should always use new cotter pins. So I of course did the right thing and used the same ones that were already in there, but I may get some new ones in there once I do the chain and everything like that. But for the time being, like I said, I just want to get this thing mobile so I can move it by myself and roll it around, maybe over to the garage, because as you can tell, I'm kind of working back here in the back corner of the yard, and there's mosquitoes sorry, I thought the neighbor was over there, but the mosquitoes are pretty crazy, like really bad out here. So now what I'm gonna do is, I guess, try to put this wheel back on, get this axle cleaned up, put some of this grease on there, on the axle, and get put back together and see if I can't move it around a little bit. Okay guys, so as you can tell, I got the wheel back on. I moved it under my own power, not under its own power because I haven't cranked it up yet, but at least was able to push it this far from there to here. I'm going to push it up to the front of the garage, and so that way I'll be able to work on it a little bit more without the mosquitoes, because they're really bad right here because of all this trees and stuff. They kind of, I guess that's where they sleep. But I'll put it up around the house in front of the garage and I'll be able to work on it more. But that's pretty much a wrap for this video. I guess this is going to be episode 1 of the project, and then next step is going to be I'm going to check the spark plugs, probably drain the gas, or I don't know. I got some of the seafoam stuff that is supposed to help with the gas, but next step I'm trying to get it cranked. So that's all I know. But for the time being, at least I can push it, move it around to the garage. That's it for the day. Peace.